first string operation is that finding length of string. This we have to using not using library function, without library function. Okay, because finding length of string using library function, it is very easy. You have to use only the function name as strlen and pass the name of string or the array name of string for which you want to find the length, and it will return some value, that is the number of characters in that string. Okay, suppose L. Okay, suppose string is stored in name array. Okay, and name contains character, name contains here my computer. So by using this library function strlen, where we are passing the name string in which my computer is stored, so what it will return in L variable, which is of integer type, what it will return, that is it return the number of characters in that that string name. The number of characters are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It will return L is equal to 10. So it is very easy by using library function. But here we have to see how to find out the length of string without using library function. Now main void. Now in that we are taking one array str in str of 20. In that, okay, take it from user. Okay, then cout enter string and then cin str. So here we are accepting only a single word string. Okay, if string is suppose hello, okay, string is hello, then how you will find out the length of this string without using library function? So finding the length is nothing but counting number of characters in that string. So this hello is stored in memory as H, E, L, L, O and then null character. This is my str 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How you will find out? What you will think? Now here you have to apply that 6 steps for solving the problem. First, identify the problem. Second, analyze that problem, find out the solution, and then from that solution pick up the best solution, and for best solution check that whether it is working for all type of cases, that is test cases, and then evaluate that function. So finding the length of string, this is my problem statement. Finding length of string means what? I have to find number of characters in that string. So how you will analyze this problem? Just check what is the input for this problem and what will be the output. So input for problem is suppose string hello, and output is nothing but number of characters in hello, that is 5. So answer should be 5. How you will solve this problem? You have to find out the alternative solutions. So one solution you can use, you can read character by character. Okay, when you are reading character by character this string, at that time you can count, take one variable and make a count of that character. If I at this position there is a H, okay, so it is one character, so increment count by 1, then E, which is again character, then increment count, then L, increment count, which is a character, L, which is a character, increment count, then O, character, increment count. When we come at this null character, it means that end of string, which is not included in your string. So here we have to stop. When there is a null, we have to stop. It will not include in your counting or finding out the length. So when we encounter this null character, we have to stop to counting the characters in string. So how we can write this? We are starting from 0th index and we are checking whether that character is null. If it is not, then make a count. Then again increment. If it is not null, then make a count until we found this null character. So how we can write this? You can use for loop or you can use while loop, anything. If I use while loop, okay. Generally for loop is used when you know the up to what you have to execute the statements. You know in advance up to what you know the how many number of times statements should be executed, and while we are generally used when we don't know the number of times that statement executed, then we can use while loop. Here we are not knowing that up to what we have to execute the statements in while loop, so we are using here while, then take str of I. Now what should be the value for I here? I should be 0. It should start from 0. So str of I is not equal to null. Str of I is not equal to null. What we have to do? What we have to do? Take one counter variable, suppose count. Okay, count is equal to count plus 1 and increment I. If it is not null, then we are taking one counter variable and increment that counter by 1. Again initialize count as 0 because we are taking the counting from 1. So when it is not a null character, we are incrementing count variable by 1 and increment the I, that is index position. So it will move to the next character. When next character is E, which is not equal to null character, so again it will go in loop and increment counter. So now counter value is 2. Then increment I. Now I is at 2. Again it is not equal to null, so increment count. Okay, and then increment I. Now L is not equal to null, so increment counter and increment I. Now O is not null character, so increment count, okay, and increment I. Now here str of 5 is equal to null, means this condition is false, so it will exit from the loop. And what we have to do now? We have to print the length of string. So what is length of string? That is in count. This is your count and this is your I. So count is, what is stored in count? In count 5 gets stored. So we have to just print that. See out what length of string is. That is stored in count variable. Okay, and close. So length of string is 5.